In today's video, we'll learn the 7 signs you are falling victim to lifestyle inflation. When one gets a higher paying job, it's common for their spending habits to increase. A phenomenon called lifestyle inflation. This happens to many people, whether they just graduated and got their first job or are running their own business. However, this can be a problem because even though you can still pay your bills, it becomes more challenging to use the extra money to save or invest. Most of it ends up being spent on non-essential things. This way of living is risky and can keep you relying on your salary without building wealth, even if you're earning a lot. To achieve financial freedom, you must review your money habits and be aware of those associated with lifestyle inflation, mainly if managing money is challenging. If you're unsure what that means, this video will highlight behaviors linked to lifestyle inflation that can hurt your finances and tips to avoid them. But before discussing those signs, let's understand why many people end up in this situation. People tend to spend more money as their financial resources increase because of the well-known keeping up with the Joneses mentality. It's not unusual for individuals to feel the need to match the spending habits of their friends and colleagues. For instance, if your peers drive luxurious cars, you might need to upgrade your vehicle, even if your current one perfectly serves its purpose. Similarly, your home, once your dream residence in a particular part of the city, may suddenly seem less appealing if many of your acquaintances live in different neighborhoods. This comparison might prompt you to consider moving. Additionally, if you've always admired the clothing, vacations, and fine dining experiences of others, having more financial means may tempt you to replicate those lifestyles. But here's the thing. Those individuals you admire or envy might be dealing with substantial high-interest debt over extended periods to maintain the appearance of wealth. Just because they appear wealthy doesn't necessarily mean they are, and their financial decisions may not be as prudent as they seem. A sense of entitlement is another contributing factor. Due to the effort you've put into earning your income, there might be a sense of justification for pampering yourself and embracing a more lavish lifestyle. Although this feeling is reasonable, excessively rewarding yourself for your efforts can negatively affect your current and future financial well-being. Warning signs. Unfortunately, most people caught up in lifestyle inflation don't realize it because they've spent so much time adapting to living that way. So, how can you become aware of and identify this potentially harmful habit? Here are 7 indicators to be mindful of. Number 1, excessive credit card debt. Although it's common for people to use credit cards and promptly settle their balances, accumulating excessive credit card debt that cannot be repaid leads to accruing interest. Over time, the accumulated interest coupled with late charges can exceed the initial bill by a significant amount. If making continuous credit card payments becomes a regular part of your budget, it indicates that you should reduce your spending. Allocate specific portions of your cash to reduce this debt as quickly as possible. Number 2, your income is spent before it's earned. This situation is commonly referred to as living paycheck to paycheck. It means your expenses are so overwhelming that you must rely on your paycheck to cover them, creating a cycle where you're consistently behind and trying to catch up. The obvious solution is to identify areas where you can cut back. Additionally, consider your income and expenses to determine if significant changes are necessary, such as downsizing to a smaller apartment or opting for a less expensive car. Number 3, avoiding basic money management tasks. While it's common for people to delay tasks like budgeting or checking account balances, that's not the focus here. What I mean here is the deliberate avoidance of any responsibilities related to managing your money. This usually happens when you expect a less than ideal financial situation, making it more convenient to evade the issue and hope for a better outcome. To get back on track, set a specific time each week or month to check your finances and make necessary adjustments. Number 4, people with similar incomes don't spend as much as you. Even if individuals share the same economic status, differences like being single or a parent of 2 can significantly impact their way of life. However, apart from these specific situations, you should generally observe similarities between your lifestyle and peers with similar incomes. If there's a noticeable difference, it suggests that you are living beyond your means. For instance, if you and your colleagues earn similar salaries, but one of you is enjoying extravagant vacations or making purchases that seem unrealistic for everyone, there might be an issue. You need to reconsider and adjust your spending habits if it's you. Number 5, you don't look for deals. An inflated lifestyle may sometimes stem from a failure to embrace frugality. Most people overspend simply because they consistently pay full price for everything, missing out on potential savings. However, if you start being more thrifty by bargaining, using coupons, or taking advantage of discounts, you might save significantly each year. Number 6, impulse buying. The thrill of acquiring new things is universally appealing, irrespective of age. However, if you find yourself constantly craving that feeling and the excitement of making a new purchase, it could indicate that shopping has become a harmful habit affecting your finances and possibly other aspects of your life. While exercising self-discipline is a common solution, seeking professional help may be viable if you find it hard to control yourself. Number 7, you don't feel the need to save money. A significant indicator that you might overspend and exceed your means is when you dismiss the idea of saving money altogether. You may think it's unnecessary or even impossible. However, both assumptions are incorrect. Regardless of your income, even modest, you can contribute something to your savings account. This is a practical starting point if you've realized your lifestyle is inflated. After reducing expenses, set up an automatic bank transfer from your checking to savings, beginning with a small weekly amount. Even just $20 is a great start. Lifestyle inflation is an easy trap to fall into, so don't be too hard on yourself if you find yourself caught in its grip. However, it's crucial to understand that extreme frugality is not the only solution. Avoiding an inflated lifestyle doesn't mean sacrificing a fulfilling and comfortable life. While it's natural to desire an upgraded lifestyle when your financial situation allows it, caution is necessary. This lifestyle hinders you from prioritizing your actual financial goals and can leave you financially vulnerable if faced with a pay cut or job loss. You can undoubtedly reward yourself for career and financial achievements without jeopardizing your future or the well-being of your family. Just know your priorities when spending money and find ways to enjoy life without compromising your financial stability. Lastly, resist the pressure to conform to others' expectations about your lifestyle and purchases. Instead, let your budget and goals guide your choices. Thanks for watching till the end. Help me spread wisdom and knowledge on the internet by sharing this video with your colleagues and friends. Until next time, have a great day.